All right, exit polls predict massive win for BJP-led N.D.A. in Lok Sabha elections. Seven-phase Lok Sabha elections spanning more than 6 weeks concluded on Saturday evening. India Today Access My India exit poll is set to provide an early indication of whether Modi-led BJP will surpass 400 par. The poll predicted BJP's domination to continue in Uttar Pradesh with 64 to 67 seats for the BJP-led N.D.A, 7 to 9 seats for SP and 1 to 3 seats for the Congress. BSP is at best expected to win 1 seat.
Is the Access My India exit poll, and I emphasize this is an exit poll, we don't know what will happen on the 4th, but as of now, it is clearly showing a trend that the BJP and the N.D.A are dominating this election. One state to go, the state of Uttar Pradesh, India's most populous state, 80 seats on offer, a giant number of seats. And take a look at those numbers. The BJP at 46% of the vote in Uttar Pradesh. The Samajwadi Party in alliance with the Congress is 30%. The BSP, once the mighty force of Uttar Pradesh, down to single digits, just 8%. The Congress plus Samajwadi Party, 39%. Let me add that, 30% Samajwadi Party, 9% Congress. So 39%, which is reasonably high. But on the other side, the BJP, which was just near 50% last time, has only come down to 46. So we've seen a small dip in the vote share. But when you have a 7% gap, how does that translate into seats? The final seats today on the Access My India exit poll, 80 seats on offer, BJP 64 to 67, Samajwadi Party 7 to 9, Congress 1 to 3, and the BSP, the elephant, has virtually come to a halt with 0 to 1. So you add the Samajwadi Party and Congress, they come to about 8 to 12 seats.
Predictions there for Uttar Pradesh. Now, N.D.A is possibly likely to win 28 to 32 seats out of the total 48 in the state of Maharashtra. India Bloc, on the other hand, may win 16 to 20 seats.
Maharashtra is one of the most epic battleground states in this election. And it is in Maharashtra that the story of the general elections is being written. The projected vote share for Maharashtra up on your screen right now. The Bharatiya Janata Party at 29%, the Shiv Sena Eknath Shinde faction at 13%, the Ajit Pawar faction at 4%, the Congress at 14%, the NCP Sharad Pawar faction at 9%. But the big story there is the Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray faction, which seems to have done very well as far as vote share is concerned. When this gets converted into seats, India Today and Access My India are predicting that amongst the most fascinating elections in this election have happened in Maharashtra. The BJP projected to bag between 20 and 22 seats. The Eknath Shinde faction, which contested 15 seats, expected to bag between 8 and 10. The NCP Ajit Pawar faction, which contested 5, could bag between 1 and 2. The Congress between 3 and 4. The Sharad Pawar faction between 3 and 5. The Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray faction between 9 and 11 could potentially be the number 2 party in the state when it comes to tallies.
All right, Access My India exit poll predicted 26 to 31 seats for BJP in Bengal. It's a massive gain, while ruling TMC might be relegated to a distant second with 11 to 14 seats.
Let's now come to West Bengal. India Today and Access My India are predicting that the BJP will have a 6% vote share lead. The Trinamool was at 43%, that could potentially come down to 40. The BJP was at 40, that could go up 6% to 46. The left and the Congress at 12% vote share, others at 2. If in a largely bipolar fight, the BJP manages to have a 6% lead in terms of vote share, that translates into a massive 26 to 31. Amongst the biggest gains for the Bharatiya Janata Party potentially coming from the battleground state of West Bengal, where Messrs Modi, Shah and Shuvendu Adhikari seem to have got one past Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool, who could come down to 11 and 14. They did fight hard, especially post Sandesh Khali, tried to recover ground, but maybe it was too late.
Well, in Odisha, BJP is expected to be winning 18 to 20 seats. 0 to 2 seats for the ruling BJD, while the Congress is unlikely to even open its account. These are the predictions. Let's take a look.
Here is Odisha. On your screen right now, the numbers from Odisha. Are you ready for a shock? If you are, here it is. India Today and Access My India are predicting that in the coastal state of Odisha, the BJP's vote share could be a whopping 51%. The BJD could come down to 33%. And if that is the case, it translates into one-way waves in the Bay of Bengal, because then the BJP, which did well in the last Lok Sabha elections but fell well short of the BJD, the BJP emerges as far and away the #1 party in Odisha. So really, the big story here is what's happened in the peninsula, especially in the Bay of Bengal. From West Bengal, Odisha, come down even to Andhra Pradesh. 18 to 20 seats for the Bharatiya Janata Party, the BJD only between 0 and 2, the Congress between 0 and 1.
Now in Karnataka, BJP is likely to secure 23 to 25 out of the 28 seats. JDS, in alliance with the BJP, is expected to win 2 to 3 seats. Congress, currently the ruling party in the state, may be limited to just 3 to 5 seats.
Last time the BJP won an astounding 25 of them. The Congress had won just one independent and JDS. But how is it all changing on the ground this time in the state of Karnataka? There you can see the magnificent Vidhan Saudha. And we are now predicting for the state of Karnataka, with the projected vote share of the BJP at 48%, the Congress at 41%, JDS at 7%, and remember the JDS is an ally of the BJP, others at 4%. So you've got the BJP, which lost Karnataka just 12 months ago, now rising once again. And this is how it's showing out. Karnataka 20 to 22 out of 28 for the BJP. Very good news for the Lotus Party. JDS 2 to 3 and the Congress 3 to 5. Now think about it, Rahul. This was the state where the Congress needed to make double-digit gains. They are just 3 to 5. That alliance between the BJP and JDS may well be working, and Karnataka living up to its reputation, voting differently Vidhan Sabha, voting differently Lok Sabha. Rahul.
So if we look at the caste-wise breakup in Karnataka, there is a massive consolidation of the Lingayat voters. 80% of the Lingayat voters said they voted for the NDA. Only 15% voted for the India Alliance. Remember, in the Karnataka Assembly elections, the Congress did chip away at a part of the Lingayat vote bank of the BJP. It's only amongst the Dalits in Karnataka that the India Alliance is actually ahead of the NDA. 55% of the Dalits in Karnataka in our poll said they voted for the India Alliance, and 41% said they voted for the NDA. Amongst the tribals, amongst the Vokaligas as well, the BJP, JDS combined at 70% versus 24% for the Congress, which is 31% down from the last time. The swing away of Vokaliga votes, one of the big stories.